In the latest episode of Love Island All Stars, we get a bit of deja vu from Curtis, and we see the Mr. Nice Guy mask slip. Just like we saw it slip on the first season he was on. He was really nice, he was, it seemed like him and Amy were serious, but then, bits started to trickle with the whole half-girlfriend situation, and then we saw it all in 4K at Castor and Moore, and we saw it in how he was moving when he got back, and how he was telling Amy one thing and thinking another, and moving a bit mad. And we see elements of that creeping in this episode. Personally, I didn't buy Ekin and Curtis together from the beginning. It was giving showmance. It was giving let's get this money. But I think Curtis was very much on board, and he was like, okay, this is good for now. He knew exactly who Ekin was, and he was loving the privilege that came with being with Ekin. The public is voting for him. He's safe. He's cushy. He's got comfortable now. And now he's gotten a bit too big for his boots, because now I think that he thinks that the public love him because now he probably thinks that the public love him for him, and he's redeemed his image. He's redeemed his PR. And he's forgetting that it's Ekin-Su who's propping him up. And now he's moving a little bit mad, and I think that he's gotten sick of Ekin and her dramatics. And like I said, he's a bit too big for his boots. He thinks the public loves him for him. So now he's moving a little bit mad. Now he's bringing up this whole, he feels like Ekin can't trust him, and that's why he feels confused about their relationship. But I do not buy that. I think that he thinks that Ekin is doing way too much in the relationship and doing way too much to win this 50k. Especially with this whole, I'm falling for you 2 weeks in. He's probably thinking, I thought we were faking it and being just cute. Now you're trying to have this whole me saying I love you 2 weeks in, girl, you motherfucking crazy. You two committed to this shit, bitch. And now he's looking for his escape plan. Now, has Ekin been doing too much? Absolutely. But he knew what the fuck it was with Ekin. He was happy to reap the benefits of that. Ekin has been honest from the beginning about what craziness she's going to bring to the relationship. And she's been honest with the fact that she's like, oh, yes, when you're talking to other women, I feel a type of way. When you were getting people in that challenge, I feel a type of way. I felt betrayed. I feel insecure. I feel worthless, blah, blah, blah. And he's just laughing. So for me, it's clear that he thinks that Ekin is unserious. So my thing is, he's not being honest about it, because he's telling her, I really want to be in this relationship. I'm closed off, blah, blah, blah. And this whole closed off situation, he's full of shit. Because how are you saying that you're closed off, but you want to talk to another girl? How does that work? And Ekin called him out on him, but it was just cognitive dissonance. And then at the end of the episode, we see him saying that he regrets agreeing to close things off. And like I've been saying, he's gotten too big for his boots. And there's a bit of audacity here. Everybody out here is looking for their storyline. Curtis thinks he's going to get this love triangle storyline, but the storyline is not given simply because Danielle is boring. She may be serving looks, but she's not serving anything else. Personally, I say Curtis can get with Danielle and they can both go. Because what is Curtis really giving? He gives a bitchy comment here and there. That's about it. I genuinely think that Curtis thinks he can get with Danielle and continue to prosper on this show. He will be in the bottom, and he'll be in the bottom fearing for his life. He will either go with Danielle or he will get saved, and then he's going to go running back to Ekin. Or maybe he might go running back to Ekin, and this love triangle is just, something to spice up the relationship because it was giving boring mum and dad. But personally, I just feel like Curtis is sick of Ekin at this point. Ekin is crying. Ekin is upset. I don't know what's going to happen, whether she's just going to continue crying and moping and that's going to be her story, or whether she's going to, be the toxic queen that we all love and want to see. Other than Ekin potentially kicking off, I don't really care for this love triangle because, like I said, Danielle is boring. Ian was making jokes about who is this Danielle woman the whole episode, and it's still very much given that. I'm going to have to remember her name again tomorrow. But let me know what you guys think. What do you think about Curtis and Ekin? Do you think Curtis is within his right to ignore things with Danielle? Do you think it's a bit cheeky how he's gone about it? What do you think about this love triangle? Is Curtis trying to run away from Ekin? Is it just a little PR storyline for their relationship? Let me know. Do you guys actually care? Let me know what you guys think.